but we're going to start this show off on the ice where the Utah Hockey Club is hanging on to Stanley Cup playoff hope by a thread. A 3-game losing streak has seen Utah's playoff hopes slip further and further away. At this point, it'll take a miracle to get to the playoffs. But a miracle, it starts with a win, right? Let's be optimistic here. And Utah looking for that win this afternoon on the road against the Chicago Blackhawks. Karel Vejmelka has been a workhorse lately for Utah. Today he was solid in net, vacuums up Frank Nazar's tip shot. Later in the period, Connor Bedard sends one on net, but Veggie turns that one away. And then moments later, Bedard has another go at it, but Veggie secures that one as well. Vejmelka had 10 saves in the first period, game locked up at zeros after one. Veggie was still in the zone to start the second period, saves his 12th shot of the game, still no goals allowed to that point. And then he gets one in his favor. Nick DeSimone from just inside the blue line gets credit for this goal, his first of the season. Utah takes the early 1-0 lead. After saving Chicago's first 16 shots of the game, the Blackhawks, though, they finally get the better of Vejmelka here. Joseph Veleno ties it up at 1. Then about 3 minutes later, Chicago would take the lead. Ryan Donato, he lights the lamp for the 29th time this season. It's a 2-1 Blackhawks lead, but there's no letdown by Utah today. Instead, they catch fire.
Sergachev, wrister, he scores! No, Sergachev. And they score again! Maybe Kerfoot.
Yeah, 2 goals in quick succession for Utah of similar varieties.
Yeah, Utah scores 2 goals in just 30 seconds apart to retake the lead 3-2. Utah ends the period with a hard right cross from Jack McBain on the ice, and the Utah Hockey Club heads to the second intermission with a 3-2 lead and a whole lot of energy. In the third period, Utah continues to add to the lead, and it's Kyler Yamamoto. He was just recalled from Tucson this weekend, scores his first goal of the season on the rebound. It's a 4-2 lead. 2 minutes later, Logan Cooley rips his 22nd of the season into the net. And there was no coming back for the Blackhawks in this one. Karel Vejmelka had a clean third period, and Utah is back in the win column today. A 5-2 win over the Blackhawks. Veggie saved 93% of his shots, 27 saves on 29 shots in his 17th straight start. Alexander Kerfoot finished with 3 points, a goal and 2 assists. And Sergachev had a goal and an assist, and Utah gets their first road win in 2 weeks.
I think he bounced back. Game against Detroit, just okay. Game against Tampa, we all know what happened. It's all the team. And then came up with a huge performance in Florida, and even better tonight. So showed his character, and we can rely on him.
He's been playing great. I mean, he's kind of relished the opportunity. He's taken advantage of what. He's taken advantage of the runway that he's had, and he's kept us in a lot of games, won a lot of games for us. It's no easy task going out there every night, but he's been able to show up for us and found ways to get us wins.
Well, Vancouver started the day 6 points back of that last wild card spot. They were visiting the Jets. Canucks strike first. Pius Suter lights the lamp at the end of the first for a 1-0 lead. Second period, Kyle Connor on the break. Wrister for the equalizer, and the floodgates open for Winnipeg there. 3 unanswered goals, and how about this one from Cole Perfetti through the defender's legs. Winnipeg gets the win. Oh, right there. That's beautiful. 3-1. All right, here's the latest look at the wild card standings. Utah with 78 points, still 9 back of the St. Louis Blues, who sit at 87. Just 8 games left on Utah's schedule. The next chance to make up any ground Tuesday night at Delta Center when they host the Calgary Flames.